Text, Evinced headquarters, 8:37 a.m. People sit at tables in an open workspace and look at laptops. Another man walks into the room. He has long hair, a purple shirt, and a blue vest. He sits down at a table. He wheels his chair around to the other tables.
Sorry.
He wheels his chair backwards to the next table. He waves to a woman, who smiles. He wheels up to a man.
Hey, man. You mind if I, sit with you?
Sure.
Thanks, bro.
As he hums, he gets out a notebook.
There she is.
He puts a magic 8-ball on the table. He throws rice over the magic 8-ball.
Hey, you mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
So, web designers, like,
He pretends to shoot a gun.
What do they do?
The other man just stares at him. Text, Evinced presents good questions with Josh Blue. The man with long hair, Josh, stares at the other man.
So a designer comes in at the very beginning of the process.
Okay.
They create exactly what the website's going to look like. Designers are the creative folks. They're the artists of the group.
So, like, artists in computers?
Yeah, exactly that.
I don't want to go to that museum. I think museums are boring as is, but I can't imagine how boring that one would be.
The other man nods.
And then how does a web designer make something accessible?
Well, accessibility is complex and can be intimidating for designers. If they're lucky, they might have an accessibility expert in-house at their company that they can ask, but often those folks are swamped.
What does that even mean, man?
Which part?
It just seems like you're making stuff up, man.
Well, sure, yeah. Again, that just kind of goes to the complexity of it. If we think about the way websites are built, you're familiar with things like buttons or drop-downs or...
None of that's ringing a bell for me, man.
None of it?
No.
Okay, well, these are the foundational elements of a website. And one of the things that can happen is if designers aren't very careful, they might create a component that is inaccessible, or someone with a screen reader or any other sort of assistive technology is going to have a real hard time trying to use that website.
I see the dilemma.
So the more we can get right at the very beginning, the less time it takes to solve any problems that show up later down the line.
Kind of sounds like my marriage.
The other man nods and looks down.
I mean, it just seems like a lot of pressure on a designer from the get-go.
Absolutely. We love designers, and the ones we know are really in a bind. They want to design accessibly, but they just don't have time to learn thousands of new things in order to take this extra step. If you were a designer and had to create accessible designs, how would you learn everything that's needed?
I don't know, man. That's what I'm asking you.
You could try taking some courses specifically on accessibility.
No.
There's always just random Googling, or there's some kind of okay tools out there that can find some very low-level things.
I do like low-level things.
The problem is that there's just not a lot of great options.
So what do you do?
Well, luckily, here at Evinced, we have a tool that fits right into Figma, which is the tool that designers use to create all of their designs. The Evinced tool provides them all the information in the tool that they're using to be able to create their designs in an accessible way. Whether it's starting with the building blocks or the components of the web page, all the way to the full page layouts, where they can annotate everything from the structure to the headings, and then create a set of guidelines that get passed to the developer so that they can carry on that level of accessibility as they actually build the website.
Wait, what's annotate?
Annotate, that just means writing and describing something on a picture.
Okay, man, it could be easier to understand if you didn't use these big words, but that's, yeah, showing off, that's cool.
The other man shakes his head.
All right, so anybody can have access to this magic tool you're speaking of?
We can certainly talk about it.
That's pretty cool, man. I mean, it's pretty dull, but you've made it seem cool, so that's, I guess, something.
I'll take it.
Yeah, good job, man. Hey, I never caught your name, man.
It's Kevin.
Oh, yeah, so just one more,
I'm sorry, I really got to get back to this. Maybe try the 8-ball?
All right. Let's see. Does Devin want to be my friend? Chances are good.
He holds the magic 8-ball up in the air, then sets it down again. He stares at Kevin. Text, evinced.